Downix, I think is how you pronounce it, decided to send me this gaming chair. Now the site you're looking at shows a brown colored one, but from what I understand they sent me a gray one that's not on the market as yet. But it's the exact same thing as this, except for the color is gray instead of this brown. There's the website, the link. Definitely go take a look at it. And that is for the cat, and then the box. Let's see what we got. Come on, you. It's a heavy box. There's the other. One of the others. How do we get in it? Maybe this way I can show you the color. Maybe not. There you can see the color. It's more of a gray. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, it's more of a gray leather, not the brown leather. It's that one I showed you on the website. It's pretty. Oh, that's right, because these rotate. That's pretty hefty. Apparently this is the left one. I don't know if you can see that in there. Probably not. But yeah, this is the left one. Oh no, here's on top. Assuming this is all the hardware. That's 7 bolts. Well, no. 11 bolts and 4 washers and 4 caps. That's a big column. That's nice. Assuming this is the instructions. Comes in a couple different languages. English is not the first one. Ah, it is in English though. There is a version. I'm getting concerned there. I was like, uh-oh. Not a lot in the way of... Oh, there's the instructions. There we go. They also have them on their website as a PDF if you need it as well. Pretty much get it in any language you want. This is probably the massage pillow that goes in the back. This, I'm guessing, is the footrest. That's the... Well, he got smushed. Hopefully he'll come back out. That's your headrest pillow. The back of the chair. More foam protection. The right arm. The seat cushion. Oh yeah, did I mention this is for big people? Anyway, I hit the camera and didn't realize it. But anyway. And then all the hardware. Lots of foam. I got so much foam. And then the wheels, they have these supposed to be really, really good on carpet, hardwood, well, any material. You can see my other chair, however, rolling backwards. It's got like rollerblade wheels on it. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. There you go, a little closer. And aim you the right way. So they're like rollerblade wheels. I bought them for this chair because this carpet is like really thick, really, it's got a pad under it too, it's really thick. I couldn't move. So I bought those rollerblade wheels and they work awesome. Depending, we might put them on here. We'll just swap them out and put these on that chair. There's actually not a lot wrong with my previous chair. I said not a lot wrong. There's nothing wrong with my previous chair. Actually, a mesh. My camera is really loose here. There we go. Anyway, so it looks like the typical chair you would. Oh, you gotta put the pedals still together. Well, that'll be fun. The mechanism for the tilt and the swirl and the lock. I'll figure out how to get it out of here. This is supposed to be their heavy duty one. Oh, that's interesting. I probably should move them around while it's not connected. Who knows where it'll spring to. But it's supposed to be their heavy duty one. What else we got in here? We got a plate of some sort. That might be what holds the back together. I have no idea. The footrest bar, I'm assuming. That's what it looks like. And this is probably the gas cylinder, which is supposed to be. There's some other stuff in here. I don't know what those are. In the bag. But it's supposed to be their next version of this gas cylinder thingy. I'm not going to push the button because it'll probably shoot straight up. I think it's, if I remember right, it's supposed to be able to handle 450 pounds, but the chair's rated for 300. No, I'm not 300 pounds, but still. And I have no clue what these are. That's what the instructions are for. I'm actually going to have to read them. And I'm going to go ahead and put it together. If I run into anything unusual or weird, I'll be back. Otherwise, I'll just show you once it's assembled. Well, I got it all together. Yes, my room is a cluttered mess. I know. I am zoomed all the way out. My chair's too big. I wasn't sure I was going to put the footstool in here. So a lot of people said that the thing stuck out in the way. As you can see, it is clearly not in the way. And then you just slide it out, flip it over. I honestly don't know how much I'll be using that. Who knows? But yeah, it's completely out of the way. There's also the option of just not putting it on. The other option, I talked about the wheels. I had noticed with the rollerblade wheels I had Then in that plastic floor mat thing for chairs, if I sat in it for an hour or so, I made divots, holes. Well, granted, when the chair moved, they would relax and go back to normal. But if I moved or tried to move, it was like, a hole, and I had to drive out of the hole, move out of the hole. And then if I moved around, it would fall back into them. So I did go with these wheels. We'll try it. Hopefully we'll just get rid of that issue. The back was a lot thinner than I expected. Let me move you up a little bit. It's a lot thinner than, I guess it doesn't need to be any thicker, but a lot thinner than I expected. Oh, assembly. Piece of cake. There's a bolt here, bolt here. Same thing on the other arm. Bolt here, bolt here. The legs, they just snap together. The wheels just push into the holes. If you've ever put a chair together, you know what I'm talking about. The air suspension thingy just sits in there. When you put your weight on it, sit on it, it seats it in. The back. There's this little Velcro flap. There's 4 bolts that go into the back of the chair. And then there's 3 bolts that go into the bottom of the base. That was it. It does not rock. There's no rocking whatsoever. Goes up, down, the arms move. It's got the vibrator and the pillow. You can plug it into a USB port, or if you have a battery pack. I don't know if you can hear that over my printer or not, but it buzzes, it vibrates. The width. I guess the easiest way is I'm 6'5". Plenty of room sideways, not hitting the arms. Back of the chair. Oh, I gotta lift you up. Good grief. Up, and away. There we go. So you can see the back of the chair. Oh, wow. Anyway, this thing, actually, the way I have it strapped down here, I just went around the top, not through the holes. Around the top. Seems to fit me pretty good. You see my shoulders are in there. Controls. I'll have to move it again. But yeah, no rocking. There's a little, I think that's more my plastic mat moving. Moves very, very well. Now these arms, I'll have to roll you down again. Yes. My printer is loud. But anyway, I'll show you the arms and how they move, I guess. So you just barely touch this thing. And the back goes back. You can see the arm lay down or stand up. All the way back, that's it. And my feet are off the ground. Doesn't feel like I'm going to tip over or anything. Didn't really have room. Let's try it. I'll try to keep my footies up. If I were to use the footrest, it works. I don't feel like I'm going to tip over or anything. Oop, ran out of room. I don't know how much I would be reclined this much. The only thing I have noticed is even though these two, this is for the recline, this is for the recline, this one is for the up-down. They don't seem like they're that close, but I seem to grab this one all the time. And I always drop myself. But out of everything, that's my only complaint. And it's more me. Yeah, this thing is, it doesn't take much. And if you put it all the way up, it just goes, and you feel like you're going to tip over, but you're not. I don't know why you'd leave it completely open though. But yeah, out of everything, my only complaint is just me getting used to which one to grab when I want to recline. Do that a little bit. There we go. Other than that, feels soft. I mean, these arms, there's, yeah, there's a, you know, you got foam in there. How long is that foam going to last? Is it going to squish down over a month, a year, 5 years? My other one had hard plastic. I mean, it had a little air gap in there for a give, but still hard plastic. So anything's better than those. Seats. Oh, obviously it's not mesh like my other chairs, so it's going to be warmer. The back, same thing, it's not mesh, but it's supposed to be wicking moisture. I don't know, I guess if you sweat. I don't know, time will tell. Now, on my camera, it does kind of look gray, or sorry, brown, but it is definitely gray. I don't have anything brown. I think the desk is what's going off brown. But it is definitely gray and then yellow stitching. I don't know. I don't have an issue with yellow. The name is in black, the Downix. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Looks really, really good. I'd rather the stitching had all been that color. But I'm not against yellow either. Earlier, you saw this was deformed in the box. You see this big dent right here. Check a little higher. It's now been about 15 hours and it's still got a big dent in it. So, I don't know what to do about that. It's memory foam, so it's supposed to snap back. Yeah, this is memory foam. And the lumbar pillow is memory foam. I don't know about the rest of it though. It feels a little different. They're not the same. Yeah, this is not coming back out. It's staying deformed. Suppose I could take it off here and just kind of squish it out like that. Maybe I need to push some foam over there. Oh, now I haven't turned the damn screensaver off yet. But if you look at it, you see how this one's nice and rounded there, and the other side has that big dent in there. I can't remember what it was. I think it was one of the armrests were laying on it. But yeah, there's a dent in it. Like a big C or a U. And then this side's nice and poofy like it should be. But, hell, it works. Like I said, I just put it up over here for my height. Put it in here and it's on my shoulders. I don't like that. The straps, the instructions show putting them on before the arms, but they just buckle. I mean, seriously, they just buckle. So you can slide it in. You can take it completely off if you don't even want it. But, put it on there. Who knows? For now, I like it. I'll probably get tired of it. Who knows? And of course, you can raise this, lower it, put it wherever it fits for you. Me, I like it down there. But the thing is, when you do that, these buckles get stuck under the seat. You kind of have to adjust them. Not a big deal. And then the power cord for the lumbar vibrator, if you're not going to use it, there's a plug on here. Right there. And then that little tag, you can either shove in the pillow, it's got a zipper, or leave it hang. Whatever works for you. Really, the only thing that's going to tell now is time. How well that foam sets up, how well the chair itself sets, lasts. I've seen other chairs, and I've always shied away from these because these get loose. No matter how much you tighten up those screws, they're just loose, and then eventually you just take them off. And that's the drawback to these types of chairs. For whatever reason, these arms always get loose. Design flaw, I guess. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes, and if you don't hear back from me, I'm still using it. If I'm posting a video anytime soon, things didn't go well.